Yes, you're joining us for the pre-season sprint races at the Nürburgring Grand Prix circuit for the Core Global GT as Evil Dragon in the Nissan GTR takes an early lead, with Mento determinedly battling up the inside but unable to make ground on the turn 2 and 3 complex as the GTI has the inside line.
Ooh, and we move to the back of the grid with BMW 123 and Cobra 975 fighting over 6th place.
Back at the front of the grid though, Mento is still determinedly charging with PRZ hot on his tail and Mikey I am not far behind.
When Mikey looks around the outside, you can hang it around the outside.
And yes, Mento diving down the inside but not quite close enough into turn 1 as Evil Dragon manages to retain position, but PRZ desperately trying to get around the outside but no luck there again in turns 2 and 3.
Ooh, and Mento is all over the back of that GTR, but that straight line speed is just too much for that Audi to keep up with.
Absolutely true, and coming into that tight chicane, will Mento manage to dive down the inside? No, he's not. Oh yes, he's made the move, but can he make it round the outside of the corner? Evil Dragon manages to retain position.
And you can see Evil Dragon has kept it up until the first corner, but Mento really pushing it down the inside. Tries to get around, but nope, he's on the outside here, and Evil Dragon retains the lead.
However, it looks like that's opened up the door, and PRZ has indeed made it through on the inside, managing to hold on tight just around the outside of the car. Mento unable to make the move down into the hairpin at the bottom of the hill.
And Mikey looks ready to pounce as well, so the BMW is looking strong as Mento runs off wide.
Yes, indeed. Back up into the chicane. It seems that both Z4s have made it nice and cleanly past Mento, just unable to make ground on Evil Dragon at the moment though.
Strong up the inside there around Mikey and Lamb, and he makes the move, letting the back end out a little bit. And he's made the overtake.
Yes indeed, as Mento now determined to make his lost ground on PRZ as the front three again close right up. Mento round the outside into the hairpin.
Mento into second as PRZ is coming back down the inside into the kink, heading into the chicane. Evil Dragon seems to have, and PRZ seems to have made the move stick, and Mikey Lamb is now looking to make a move on Mento as he's closing in.
Indeed, but unable to find the place there, having come from too far back, but Mento looks like he's back up on the inside against PRZ into the final corner. Oh, a big move from Mikey I am. Certainly a bit of contact there between his Z4 teammate, but he does appear to have made the move stick without any damage.
He does, and now he's coming on Mento down the inside, but Mento does the switchback and seems to be going around the outside into turn 2. Will he be able to hold it around? Yes, it looks like he has. Let's see what Mikey can do coming into turn 3. He has taken back second.
Yes, indeed, the double left-hand is just proving too much for the Audi there, as the Z4 has indeed taken position. Joining the action, we see that Mento has in fact managed to make it back Mikey Ian, who appears to have had some accident damage and has just taken the lead, finally getting past Evil Dragon's GTR.
He has, but we are coming down into the Schumacher S's, and he seems to, he's gone off. Out of the Schumacher S's, and he's lost 2 positions there to PRZ and Evil Dragon. Evil Dragon retaining the lead.
But only just as PRZ looks set to hang it around the outside. Ooh, a little bit of contact there between the 2 cars sees PRZ into the gravel.
And Mento back on the back of Evil Dragon. Try and make a move around the outside. He's almost made it stick.
Yes, Evil Dragon's car getting a little bit loose on the exit of the corner, compromising his run down into the hairpin at the bottom of the hill, but it looks like he may well have still done it. Just getting the nose up the inside, but no, Mento stays in the lead coming up to the Schumacher S.
Pushing Mento wide of it there on the exit, but here they go side by side into the Schumacher S. Can Mento make the pass? No, it looks like Evil Dragon has the speed that he needs exiting the corner, but he runs wide.
Yes, both cars running very wide there, possibly just trying to outbrake each other, but both missing that crucial braking marker as Mento spins through the chicane, handing the position to Evil Dragon on a plate and losing out to play 117 as well.
Yes, it seems to lose lots of time down into 3rd place. And now we have the battle for the lead, this time with Play 117 on the back of Evil Dragon. It's the final lap. Can Play pull off any moves? He's getting very close to the back of that GTR through the Schumacher S. And Memto yet again going wide there.
Oh yes, he certainly is pushing too hard as he goes very far off the track. Mikey I am now having a clear run on the back straight and goes through without too much trouble there for the British driver.
But Evil Dragon comes to win the race. A great drive by him, pretty much in control the entire time.
It certainly seems so. Play 117 having a great race, coming from way down the order to get past these two drivers who've been fighting the entire way through the race as Mikey I am just manages to hold off Memento.
Yes, and starting again we have PRZ in the lead here as we start the second test race, but Memento easily comes up in front as the race starts.
Yes indeed, having made it through that first sector, it does appear that Memento has a clear advantage and Evil Dragon once again managing to get near the front. Mikey I am though determined to get past that GTR that controlled the race so well. Ooh, just running slightly wide there.
When PRZ looks down the inside of Play 117 into the chicane and he makes the move work. Back still with PRZ through the Schumacher S's. Ooh, Evil Dragon seems to have gone off and there must have been a collision there.
Yes, it certainly did seem like there was a bit of contact between the two drivers. However, it looks like Evil Dragon is just about... Oh no, replay of the same incident it would seem, and yes, big contact between the two drivers. Evil Dragon just... Yeah, lots of cars getting caught up there. Certainly seems though that Evil Dragon has come off best from that group.
Yes, it does. Play 117 now running in fourth, but it looks like he's... Oh, this is the same replay, sorry. As yeah, he does seem to get hit by Evil Dragon rejoining the track there. PRZ looks to have some damage and running towards the back of the field.
He certainly does, but the big surprise being Memto, who seems to have just fallen off the circuit there in a strangely peculiar place, allowing Evil Dragon through and Play 117 determinedly around the outside. Will that SLS manage to show the grunt that it's shown so far?
Yes, it has. That GTR does have some extra speed in the straights, but the SLS is no slouch. And Play tries it around the outside, but can't make it work.
However, he's quickly joined by fellow Swede Cobra 75 in that SLS. And yes, back at the back of the grid we have Memto desperately trying to make it around PRZ in that Z4. As we know, it's very strong in the corners. Will Memto really be able to make any ground on it? Or will he have the...
Sorry, he's all over the back of the Z4 there. Oop, as the Z4 was just a little bit wide.
Yes, very easy to get destabilised on those curbs, but he's coming back at him into turn 1, but Memto just managed to position his car well enough to go and hold that onto that fourth place.
He has, but here he comes PRZ down the inside again, trying, but no, he can't make it work. As Memto retains fourth place. Oh, but here comes PRZ again. Good launch off the last corner, trying to make it around the outside, but Memto defending him very well.
Yes, certainly that heart rate is all over the inside curbs on the defensive line there, just not giving the Z4 any opportunity. Back towards the front there we have Evil Dragon once again using that GTR's supreme power to just blast past Cobra on the straight.
Yes, he is. Cobra has some power there, and he is going to try and use this first sector to catch up to the GTR.
But at the end of the race, it is Play 117 who has successfully avoided most of the damage that several of the other cars encountered, taking the win.
It's a good race, a good showing by Play 117. As we get into the next race with Future F1 leading the grid onto the start-finish straight.
Yes, indeed, that surprisingly bold colour scheme of yellow, not one that we frequently see on that GTR. Yes, he's successfully retained the lead through the first sector, but has run wide. Ooh, PRZ just managing to avoid him as Play runs off the track.
Yeah, on board with Memto in third as he's trying to look away around Marmite. Into the chicane, going very close together, but he's unable to make the move stick there. He's trying once again here, coming into the end of the first sector, still unable to, but he seems to, yeah, he's got a better launch off there.
He certainly does, and seemingly falling through the order, Marmite now under pressure from his fellow SLS driver, Play 117. Will Play manage to make it move stick? Ooh, bit of contact there between the two cars as they reach the top of the hill. Can Play make the move down the back straight? We'll have to wait and see.
As the GTR is starting to come up to the back of these guys fighting, so they seem to be losing time there, and quick flash from the lights from the GTR just to let them know that he's there. And looks like he's made the pass into fourth, but running a bit wide.
He certainly has, again, seeing that GTR's power up the hill through the Schumacher S's, taking advantage of them to getting on the grass there, just almost spinning into the final chicane, but managing to recover and not losing too much time.
And here's PRZ up at the front, but he gets on the gravel and loses quite a bit of time, which I believe allows Memto to come past. Yes, there he is.
It certainly has. Memto, ever the driver to take opportunities presented to him, as we look back to the third place fight with the two SLSs again ahead of that GTR. Will they manage to keep their lead through the Schumacher S's, going almost too wide? Future F1 now taking the opportunity to go around the outside of play. Will he manage to make it past Marmite through this left and right complex onto the back straight? To find out.
Yes, and the GTR stuck as Marmite gets wide on the gravel over there, which should give Future F1 a run down into the chicane with the extra power from that GTR. As now we have the SLS battling again.
One lap later, again determined to make it side by side through there, unfortunately losing the time to the leaders, but Play seems to have made it finally. As a bit of a nudge there from Marmite, allowing him to take the over-under there.
But up at the front, it's Memto, who runs wide on the exit and hits the wall. That's got to be massive damage there, but handing the lead back over to PRZ.
Yes, we've seen Memto determinedly having the pace so far in this series, although yes, prone to making mistakes. So will he manage to catch PRZ before the time is up? It doesn't seem so.